Hi everyone, your Tampa Realtor Lance Mohr, and today we're going over the market statistics for December. I really got an early jump on this, so let's start right off and look at the active listings. As you can see over the past several months, there's not a huge change. I mean, there definitely is a change, but not much at all. Example, November 4227, and then December 4,193 homes for sale. If we go over to the pending, as you can see, they've dropped. Now, the listings are the sellers. So the sellers, the same amount of sellers, are pretty much out there. Not a lot of movements. You usually figure when you get into the winter months, not as many sellers are going to be selling their home because of the holidays, family coming in, Christmas breaks, and just different stuff. But it wasn't really like that this year. Usually you'll start to see dips in October, dips in November, a big dip in December. Didn't really see that from the sellers. The buyers, you did. If you look in September, 2,900 homes that were pending. It went to a little under 2,900, 2,891 in October, but then it jumped down to 2,673 in November, which is normal. You could expect that. And then in December, of course, 2,275. So you see this jump. Now, what's unusual, if you look down here in solds, you're saying, okay, well, that's good. There's still the same amount of sellers out there, but the buyers are dropping. But the time on the market, the monthly supply or the depletion rate still real low. Matter of fact, it dropped in December and it dropped in November. Now, I think a lot of the November, if you look at the solds right here, you could see in September it was 1,678, 1,607 or 87 homes it sold. And then it dropped in October to 1,477. So that's a decent drop. It would normally drop in November, drop in December. But I think what happened is a lot of people were scared with the elections and scared with everything going on that they were going to raise the interest rates because the Fed came out and said they were. So a lot of people were trying to get into a home to get the lower interest rate. And then you could see, right, so first off, November was a very strong month. And then solds in December are 1,582. Now, usually there's going to be a big difference between October to November to December because a lot of places, a lot of individual people, a lot of banks, etc., are wanting to get things off the books, builders, etc. So you could see not a huge jump and still good size. So this number's right here is large, but you got to sort of pay a lot of attention to the pending sales as well. Now, the other thing that's a little surprising in right here is only 2% of the market is short sales. 16% of the market in pendings or short sales. So big difference. And then we'll get into this a little bit as we go through the December statistics by price. Bank owned 6%. So it goes from 8 to 6. The short sales are trickling down. Again, as I've been saying for months, a lot of banks aren't wanting to do short sales. Unfortunately, the seller in good faith is listing it as a short sale. The realtor in good faith is listing it as a short sale. The buyer in good faith is buying it, and then it gets sent to the bank. And after 2, 3, 4 months, the bank comes back and says, no, we're not going to do a short sale. And they basically kick everybody to the curb. And that's been going on for months. I know I sound like a broken record on this. So let's just skip over, and you can see the inventory level right here, 2.65 months. Let's just skip over to December. So here's what I was talking about on the short sales. In Hillsborough County in December, 31 homes closed as a short sale. That's surprising how low it is, especially in December. You'd think a lot of these banks would be wanting to get things off the book. Even the REO properties, the bank-owned properties, only 99, ended up closing. Again, it went down. That's surprising. But traditional sales spiked up substantially. So, if you look over by price, again, 100 to 200,000, basically 1.5 months of inventory, scary low. 2 to 300,000, 2.45 months of inventory, scary low. even 3 to 5, 3.11 months of inventory. That's unbelievable for a $500,000 home. Very low inventory out there. This is good for sellers because prices are going up. We'll see what happens in the coming months in January, February, March, etc. It seems like things are still going strong. Consumer confidence is good. Not as good for home buyers, multiple bid situations, etc. But it is what it is. The important thing is you know the market. So I hope this helps you. If you can, do me a favor. If there's anything you want me to change in this, anything you like, anything you don't like, any suggestions you can make, leave a comment. Let me know what's on your mind because I do this for you. I already know this information. I do this every day, but I do this for you so you could get educated because knowledge is power. And generally, knowledge is money. So it's good to know what's going on in the market, whether you're a home buyer, you're selling a home, or you're an investor, or you just want to know. All right, I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a blessed 2017.